So you may have heard of the company Logitech. They are well known for making keyboards, mice, webcams, but now they are making home security cameras. In today's video, we are going to take a look at how good the Logitech Circle 2 is, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Steve from the YouTube channel Steve Does, and I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org. So today we're taking a look at Logitech's security camera. This is called the Circle 2. This is a 1080p camera that comes with all of the standard features. Night vision, motion detection, two-way communication, but it also comes with a 180-degree viewing angle. So that is a very wide angle on this camera right here. What makes this camera unique from other cameras out there is that you can buy different accessories to change the front of this camera. So I'm actually going to turn it here and pop it apart. This is the camera and the lens and everything right here. And then here is the battery pack. If you don't want the battery pack, you can put this camera on all of their different accessories. They've got wired connection, window mounts, a bunch of different accessories that you can do with this camera sensor right here. We picked up the battery powered version for this video test. And actually, let me show you guys what comes in the box. All right, so here's everything that comes in the box. We've got the power brick, power cable. This is the battery right here. This is going to plug into the back of the camera, which we see right here. So that is the camera face. We got a speaker on the side over here. Here is the stand. So this is kind of interesting. The stand right here actually slides into the back. So you can only use it in certain situations if you're mounting it to a wall. We've also got the bracket for the stand, some anchors and screws. But now that we have seen what comes in the box, let's get this thing set up. All right, setting up the camera was actually really easy to do. I just downloaded the app, clicked on setup, it found the camera, got it connected, and then it had me create my account. So I went in, created my account, named the camera, connected it to my Wi-Fi, and I was done. It was actually really easy to do. But now that we have the camera set up, let me show you some of the features that come in the app. Okay, so there are some strange things with this app right here because it only works in landscape mode. I cannot turn the phone like this to navigate any kind of interface with this thing. Everything has to be side to side. So I'm gonna go through some of the settings and show you guys what it has. Right now it is in battery conservation mode, so we're gonna tap to load up a live view. Now this does take some time to bring up a live view of the camera. Okay, so I skipped it past the load screen because it does take so long, and here is a live view of the camera. So we've got live view here, and then if you wanna scroll through the timeline, you're just going to scroll through like this. From here you can watch a clip, you can download it, you can take a picture of what's going on. And another option that you have is the day briefing. So this is gonna give you like a 30-second time lapse of all the events that happened for that day. So you're gonna see one for each day. If we scroll through here, here's another day brief. So that one's for the 23rd. Scroll up even more. Okay, it looks like that was the only one that we have so far because we did set up the camera not too long ago, but that is the day briefing. We can tap up here to go to menu and take a look at the different options in here. So I'm gonna load the options for this camera right here. We have got camera on and off, recording, smart alerts, smart location, camera mounting, motion sensitivity. You can set all of those there. Field of view, so we've got the 180-degree field of view. Now by default, it comes in a 720p resolution, so I did bump that to 1080p. Night vision, also max recording length. By default, it does come with 10 seconds. I did bump that up to 60 seconds. Then we've got microphone levels, speaker, things like that. So I have noticed so far in my testing that the microphone is actually really low, so I'm actually gonna bump mine up to a high speaker level. Now it does take a little while to apply the settings for this camera. All right, so that is now applied, but these are the different options that you can do with the camera here. We've also got, you can turn the camera on and off, turn recording on and off. You can get event alerts right here. So where you would add another camera. Let's go ahead and back out of here, and I'm gonna show you guys some demo footage of what this camera can do. A video test of the Logitech Circle 2 camera. This is the middle of the day. I know we've got bright sun behind us, but this is what it looks and sounds like. I'm about 6 feet away from the camera right now. How does it look and sound? Alright, so let's not forget about the night shot. This is what the camera looks like with the night vision. What do you guys think of their night vision? Okay, did you guys see that spider that was right in front of me at that night shot? I almost walked right into that web, which would have made a great blooper for the end of this video. Thankfully, I saw it ahead of time, brought a flashlight out to get that night shot, but walking into a giant spider web would have been horrible. But let's get back to the demo shots. What did you guys think of the demo shots? I thought they were actually pretty bad. And that's mostly based off the price of this camera. So this camera retails for $199 on Amazon. Granted, right now they are having a sale for $50 off. So this thing is $150. You can pick it up right now. But even at that price, the quality of this thing was not that good. Another thing that I wasn't happy with at all was the audio. The audio was horrible. There's one shot during the daytime where I keep hearing this hissing in the background. I don't know where that hissing was coming from. It was not going on, at least out there. So it was picking up this weird hissing noise, and just overall, I was not impressed with the camera. Now, another thing that I wasn't a big fan of with this camera is the mounting options that they provide for you. So looking at the camera right now, it's round, it's a circle. It's got a very tiny flat spot on the base here, which allows me to set it down, and it's gonna be slightly tilted up at an angle, but I wish that it came with a stand. So it's got a 1/4-20 mount at that flat part, but I wish it came with a stand that I could actually stand this up and point it in a direction that I wanted. Now the stand that it does come with doesn't fit into the bottom, it actually fits into the back. So that really is only going to allow you to mount it up high onto something, then you can tilt it down. But say you don't want to mount it up high and there's a specific place that you want to put this, you're gonna have to purchase your own mount for this guy right here. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention is their subscription fees. They're actually some of the highest subscription fees I have seen for a single camera. They've got 3 tiers. They've got a free version. They've got the basic version. The basic version is $3.99 a month for one camera. And then they also have a premium version. Now this is going to be $9.99 a month for a single camera. Now they do have bundle plans that cover up to 5 cameras, but even that is kind of expensive. Now overall, I would say that this camera is an overwhelming price and an underwhelming experience. For me, this camera is gonna be a no buy. I would avoid this one and go with something like the Ring stick-up cam. You can pick that thing up for $100 and those subscription fees are only $3. Or another great option are the Blink cameras that have no subscription, and Arlo actually just released their Arlo Essential camera, which is a standalone camera. It doesn't need a base, and that might be an option to look at too. Anyway, if you guys want to know any more about this camera or any other security cameras, check out the link below to reviews.org. If you guys want to see more from me, check out my YouTube channel, Steve Does, where I do a lot of cool tech videos. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org, and I'll see you guys in the next video.